Dan Snyder is upset that the Washington Commanders are thriving in his absence in the same way that an abusive husband cries into his real American beer when his wife finally decides to leave him and create a better life. When asked how Danny Boy feels about the success of the Commies without the anchor of Snyder holding them down, a dinner companion stated, and I quote, "He fucking hates it." I'm going to post a link to the ESPN article in the description if anyone needs a refresher on what a piece of shit Dan Snyder is, but his misery is music to my ears. I think there's reason to celebrate if the Bills, Eagles, or Commanders win the Super Bowl this year. Sorry, Chiefs fans. I grew up in New Hampshire and was a fan of the Patriots throughout their dynastic years. I get how fun it can be. And look, I love the Chiefs for a few years there. I cross-stitched Travis Kelce, Isaiah Pacheco, to Patrick Mahomes. But if I have to watch Mahomes check the ball down and slide late to a third Lombardi, I might rip my hair out. And this hairline ain't what it used to be. Anyway, Bills, Eagles, or Commanders would be fun, but I'm rooting extra hard for the Commies just to spite Snyder, who on top of his sexual misconduct allegations and general rich guy book cooking, also fought tooth and nail to keep his team named for a racial slur. I hope he has the life he deserves. Oh, and one more thing. Speaking on racial slurs, J.J. Watt was on the Pat McAfee show, a truly appalling combination, and he said this.
He said, I got drafted by the Washington. I don't know if you can say that on air. If you were drafted in 1995, what team do you say you were drafted?
Well, we know how you would say it. We just found out. Harry McLaurin was actually drafted to that Washington team when they were known as the...
Washington was the name of the team.
JJ, just because something was once called something doesn't mean you have to call it that anymore. Unless we're talking about Twitter, of course. It's still a racial slur, even if the team used to be called that. You can just say Washington. Watch this. Terry McLaurin was drafted by Washington. Any confusion there? Okay, it's easy. Listen, fuck Dan Snyder, go Commanders.